Hey everybody, it's Brittany, and I'm here to talk about everything that's been going on in August, everything that I have read, stuff that's happened, decks I've been working on, decks I've gotten in, all while trying to clean up my desk over here. So let me turn y'all around and show y'all what I have to deal with. Okay, here it is. Here is the big mess. It doesn't look too bad. This has just been accumulated over the last like 2 weeks. It's been sort of just a catch-all for like the last week. I started to clean up just a little bit, so I have a little trash can, but I decided that I wanted some company. So yeah, let's start cleaning up and I will start gabbing. Okay, so August started out pretty interesting. I was hoping for a nice slow month, but that definitely just did not happen. Where do I start? One, the reason that it's so bad right now over here is mostly because of my cats. Let's dump this. This is the little garbage container I keep on a regular for all the crafting and stuff I do. So let's clean that out. Good. The cats have been running amok in my room lately. I gotta re-skein this up. Maybe we'll do that together as well. I have a few things that my husband has been 3D printing for me as well. So yeah, anyway, August started off pretty nuts. I found out I was pregnant. That was a shock. Yeah, this definitely got knocked down over here. I have, over the past, okay, so my daughter's 14. When she was about 2, we started trying, and over the course of like 10 years, I had 8 miscarriages. And so after that, we were just like, we're done, you know? Going into my 30s, I was like, I'm happy with one. It just wasn't, you know, it wasn't gonna happen. And that was okay. I've made my peace. I've done a lot of work with all that grief, and yeah, I've been in a good mindset over not having any more children. But yes, I don't know, it definitely threw me for a loop. I am 37 years old. I'm not saying I'm old, but like I'm always tired already. Oh yeah, it was definitely a shock, but we're working through it. I'm also very nervous and scared because, you know, miscarriages, but I think I have a doctor appointment next week. I'm pretty sure I'm past the 12-week mark already. So yeah, what am I gonna do with all these books? I got this book off of Etsy. It's pretty interesting. It's just a bunch of spells and some rune work and stuff. It came in like a 4-book set. I'm gonna set all the books up over here, and then I'll go through them. Went to the... Okay, that is what I get for trying to record anything after before 7 p.m. because I'm probably gonna get interrupted multiple times. So, okay, I last week went to the Deal Outlet store, and I found it was Dollar Day. So this Deal Outlet store starts, I think it starts like Friday is $12 day, and then they go down from there. So then Saturday's 10, Monday is 8, Tuesday is 5. I think Wednesday is like 3, and then Thursday's 1. So yeah, I freaking love it. And I found a Taylor Swift comic. I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. I have not really looked at it yet, but yeah. And I also found Madeline in pretty good condition as well. I thought I could do something with journaling with this. And yeah, I'm really excited. I found some really cool stuff. I also found this on Dollar Day. It's a wooden puzzle. Thought that would be really fun to do. So yes, I need to get this off of my desk. Put it over here. And these are gonna go down below where I have a lot of my journaling supplies. Let's see. I found this. We went to an antique store last weekend, and I got this beautiful chest. I don't know, how can y'all, do y'all see that very well? Yeah, okay. This is the, hold on, I gotta take that off. Okay, see, look how nice, right? I'm excited. I'm gonna probably use it for journaling. Oh, the cats must have, there we go. Trash, here's my little trash can. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. Do y'all have any ideas? I just had to get it. It was $15, and I don't know, I really wanted it. Our dog passed away in August, and that was really, really difficult. We knew it was coming. She was really old. She was 16, and the vet at like the beginning of the year said this will probably be her last year. Even like at Christmas, he was like, this will probably be her last Christmas. So she did far outlive what the vet thought she would, and that's mostly from like monthly check-ins. And at one point we were going weekly for these special shots to get her started with like arthritis. So it would start weekly shots, and then went to 2 weeks, and then went to monthly. And we were doing those for pain, and she took pills, and it was just, we knew it was coming. It just really hurt. You know, I was 21 when I got her, and okay. Where was I again? I feel like every time I start talking about something really heavy, my daughter walks in. It's like she knows or something. No, she's trying to go over to a friend's house. So, anyway, we knew it was happening, and it didn't make it any easier. We had a wonderful last day with her. We took her to get some cheeseburgers, and we took her for a pup cup, and it started to rain, which was yeah, so it started to rain, and when we first brought her home from the pound 16 years ago in June, because it was my 21st birthday, and I had went to the casino for the first time. I won $100, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to the SPCA and I'm going to adopt a dog. And that's where we found Daisy. She was 3 months old, and we took her outside to have some like playtime with her outside, and she ripped a button off of my sweater, and I was like, yep, she's crazy Daisy. And so we took her home, and the first day we took her home, because she did have to stay there for a few days because she had a fever, and once she got all checked out and she was ready to be adopted, we took her home. It was storming outside, and the first thing she did when she came into our house was jump up on a couch and shit all over it. She pooped all over our couch. Hey, Goose. So And then her last day, like I said, we tried to take her to the park, but it started to rain. So we took her home for a little bit longer so she could say goodbye. You know, we were saying goodbye to her. And my husband took her for a little walk, and she pooped somewhere in our yard. And he was like, you know, be careful. She pooped in the yard. Hope no one steps in it. So we took her to the vet, and it was really hard, but we got through it. We get home, I go to check the mail, and guess who stepped in it? I stepped right into her poop. My husband and I were laughing and crying. It was a day. So we got through that. Okay. I got this purple candle from Dollar Tree the other day. I've been spending too much money lately. I'm going to dress it and get it really nice. I think I'm gonna dedicate it to Hecate. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I really am. She never does this, but you know, when they want something, they are relentless. But I'm just gonna stick St. Taylor Swift over there. And this, maybe I should I light this? The little cauldron with the evil eye. I got it off of Etsy. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of money to get through my grief, I guess. Let me get some tongs. But I'm okay. You know, it is what it is. Okay, it smells nice. I'll try to stand it up if I can. There we go. But, oh, it went out. Of course it did. I'm not the greatest at this. I don't usually use cones, but it came with the little cauldron, so there we go. That's cute, right? I think it's cute. I've also been doing a lot of reading, and I started some knitting. Once fall hits, I get out all of my projects and I started working on them. I started a pair of socks for my daughter for Christmas. Everyone in my family, I say everyone, but usually it's just my husband and my daughter, and a very, very amazing good friend who is also a knitter. So we always exchange knitted items for Christmas usually. But yeah, these are socks for my daughter, her Christmas socks. I got one cuff and I'm working on the leg. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna make a pair for my husband, and I don't know what I'm gonna make for my friend yet. I'm going to put this on my bed because it does not need to be here. Also, y'all want to see what my husband has been 3D printing me? So he 3D print me this Hecate statue. That was really neat. I think I might paint it or spray paint it, but I don't know. What do y'all think? I've been working with her a lot this month. And also he made me this Medusa candle holder. It's for like a tea light. So this side is Medusa and then this side's a skull. Isn't that cool? He has another print going right now for me. Yeah, I thought it was pretty amazing. But I'm going to put this up on my Hecate altar. And this, I don't know. I might keep it on my desk if I can. Once it's done cleaning and I can make some make some room for it. I got this from the Dollar Tree. We always go whenever they put out their Halloween stuff. We'll head over there, grab a few things. Yeah, I love putting like light up stuff in my area. So this will probably live in my little corner for all year long, but yeah, isn't it neat? I'll leave that here too. I have worked a little bit in my poetry. I guess you can consider it a journal now, but it's a poetry book I've turned into my own thing. Let's see, this down. This is a notebook it's literally put together with glue. I've showed it off a few times. I'm just slowly working through it. It's been fun. Ooh, tonight's the full moon, actually. I'm gonna have to put out some moon water. Oh, look at the cat hair. You can tell the cats have been just destroying my area. Let's see, sketch a few of those pages. Yes, and these. This is one of my favorite pages I've done. These, and then I think there's another page I did. Pretty sure. Oh, I did it's a lot of writing and some doodles, but yeah, this has been a lot of fun. This came in something, and I wanted to put it somewhere around here. We're gonna put it up here for now. Knife my husband is letting me use. It's neat. I like to have like scissors and knives over here to help. I'm gonna put it in this pink thing. This little, I need to clean this out up here too. But we will put it there for now. This came with a Kickstarter that has come in. I got the She Wilderness. It came with a bag, a deck, and a little yes no coin. Very cute. Oh, it's just random papers because I was working on something. I know exactly where these need to go. Oh, I had this out to go on the purple candle. Yes, yes. Put it here for now. Oh, yeah, She Wilderness also came with some stickers. And then I also got in from Amazon the Folklore Oracle. Okay, let's put these up. I keep everything, even little scraps. And this is a charm booklet because I was using my charm casting not that long ago, so I had the little booklet out. It just helps when you're trying to figure out symbols. Keep this so I know, because I need to know. Okay, why don't I'm gonna set up my Swift so I can, not Swift, my ball winder. I don't need the Swift. The Swift's the one that if it was in a hank, I would wrap the hank around the Swift. So I need the ball winder because this has been all messed up. I've been trying to use it, holding it double for this blanket that I've been working on, and it's just been making a huge mess. So I'm gonna try to re-ball this up, and yeah, I'm just gonna set up the ball winder and I'll show y'all how that works. Okay, please don't mind my messy bed. But yeah, this is the ball winder. So I'm just gonna attach it to my desk like so. Move some stuff around. Can you see it? Okay. And just gonna tighten. Okay. Move this. See if y'all can. It's a little better. And then I find the. Where is it? Gosh, it's such a mess. Here it is. And then I just put that here. And I'm gonna try to hold it because I don't want to lose this piece here. Let it go. Yeah, I need this to stay right there. Okay. And I'm gonna hold this and then just let this part do its thing. I've been doing a lot of reading and I've been, yeah, see, it's starting to, I don't know, should I restart that? I'm gonna keep going, see. I have read probably, I think, like 4 books this month. Well, I'm sorry, not this month, in August, since it's the beginning of September. One of them, it was, I think, The God of Malice and Greed. Oh no, I lost it. Did I lose it already? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Cool. We found it. Just gonna. There. Perfect. And it was an Aladdin and Jasmine retelling, except all their names are completely different, and it's a magical kingdom, and so there's fae and magic, and but it was really good. My favorite character was definitely the genie. Her name was Kyra, and she has absolutely lost her mind from being stuck in a coin for like 5,000 years. But it's really funny. Oh yeah, it's so nice. Okay, good. Hopefully I'll be able to work on this blanket and have it done before Christmas. I think I'm like 60% through with it. I'll show it off at some point. What was another book I've read? Actually, I have all of the books that I've ever read. I have them, all the books I've ever read in 2025, I should say. I'm up to 78, which, well, technically 77. And it was a game of Malice and Greed, not God. Sorry about that. But I'm reading Fearless right now for book club. Almost done. I also read Direbound. If you love Fourth Wing, you would really love that. It is very similar to a Fourth Wing. A lot of people say it's similar to Hunger Games, and I don't know, when I think of Hunger Games, I think of more like political trials, where I think this is more like Hunger Games is she's doing all this to save her sister, and she has a mom that's kind of lost her mind. But just think, instead of dragons, it's wolves. She even has to like climb a mountain, and the dire wolf has to like choose her. Yeah, so it's very similar, but it was pretty good. Wooing the Witch Queen, that was really cute. A little boring, but it was one of those really sweet, low stakes kind of novels that are great for when you've just done like an epic fantasy and you want something a little more chill. I did not finish A Darkness So Sweet. that was interesting. I'm like 60% done. I do need to finish it. I plan on it. It just kind of started to bore me a little bit. What else did I read? I read, it was like a 6-book series that I really liked it. It was very fast paced. Each book, so it was it 5 or it is a reverse harem. So each book is like dedicated to one of the guys. Sorry, I'm trying to like focus on this and think at the same time. I don't do well with that, obviously. But it was called Broken Bonds, and so the main character, she was running away from her 5 mates. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 5 of them, because the first book was like focused on her, so, but there were 6 books in the series, so yeah, it was 5 mates. She was running away from them all because of her magic, and that she's probably gonna end up being the death of all of them, and they're all pretty mad at her. And they finally found her because I mean, goddamn, she was like 14. First off, when she ran away, they had to know something was going on. But no, of course not. Oh, let me just back this up. Look, I'm almost done. But it did get a little tangled, so let me just try to fix that real quick. Oh, one of the kitty cats wants to come in. All right, there we go. Back. Ew. Honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Pretty happy with that. I thought this was going to be way harder than what it's turning out to be. Anyway, if you like reverse harems, you'd probably like it, but it is a lot of bullying. So if you're not big into like the bully stuff, then it's probably not for you. I'm usually not into the bullying. I don't know what made me read this series. I did get pretty upset and almost DNF'd it once or twice because of the bullying. I personally really hate when we're supposed to forgive these men for doing these horrible things, all in the name of like confusion, miscommunication. No, I really did not like that. But the story is interesting. The magic system was fun, but it was very sad, and yeah. Okay, so we're done with this. I'm just gonna take it off, and now I'll be able to pull it this way and this way. Yeah, so now I can do it double. This is much prettier, and yeah, perfect. This is exactly what I needed to do. Okay, I'm gonna take this down and we'll turn you around. Okay, look at this. I'm able to use my desk again. It's not completely there yet, but it is pretty close. I wanted to show y'all before we go, because it is getting close to the end of the video. Okay, Goose. Are you happy that my desk is cleaned off now? Are you gonna try to find something to knock over? I wanted to show y'all the decks I've been working with this in August and a little bit in September. Goose, nobody wants to see your butt. Nobody wants to see the butt. Come on. Okay, one moment. Goosey boo, I'm trying to convince you to get down, and you just make yourself comfy. Okay, I'll just work around him. So the 2 oracles that I've worked with in August is the Soul Mirror. When I first got this deck, I thought it was interesting, but I didn't understand how I would work with it. And now that I am, it's absolutely incredible. This is turning into one of my favorite Oracle decks. It's the Soul Mirror Oracle by Sunshine Connolly and the artwork by Anna Noves. I have a tarot deck made by the same artist. I do love her artwork, and this deck is incredible. The other Oracle is the Starseeker Oracle by Nikki Ferrata. I also have the tarot, but instead I've been working, instead of the tarot that goes with this, I've been working with this tarot instead, the Fyodor Pavlov tarot. My husband came in and saved the day. He got a goose off the desk. Okay. So yeah, the Fyodor Pavlov tarot, and the way they work together. I'm just gonna show y'all a quick spread for how I've been working with these sticks. I start with the Fyodor Pavlov, one of my absolute favorite tarot decks. It is a mass market deck. It did start off as an independent, but then I think there was a Kickstarter, if I'm not mistaken. But then US Games picked it up, and I'll gotta tell y'all, the quality of this deck, although the price, it was like $45, so it is pretty expensive for a mass market. However, the quality is pretty incredible, and it's such a good deck. It's such a good reader. Yeah, I love it. So usually, as always, I lay down 3 cards. Oh, everything's upside down. That's on me. Okay. Put this over here. Goose is already asking to come back in. I'm gonna let him in. We love Goose. And then I will lay down 2 of the Starseeker. Do quick. I don't know why I'm worrying about the shuffle. This is just a play. And then I end with 1 Soul Mirror. Starseeker Soul Mirror. Lots of deep connections. Okay. Ooh, intuition. Let's see if I can get it all. Move Medusa. There we go. And then yeah, so this is the spread. I think they look so pretty together. So we got like the Hermit, we got the 9 of Cups, and the King of Coins. Oh, interesting. And I love how the Hermit is walking towards the 9 of Cups and the King of Coins, which really feels like there's gonna be, I'm walking toward something that's very successful. And when I have, okay, let me let Goose in. The moment I let him in, I love you. He comes and lays right onto the cards. I'm supposed to be working here. Yeah, okay. So we got, let's try to get these out from under him. And we will talk about them, because I'm gonna do like a little, okay, give me, thank you. One more. Okay, so the way that the Hermit is walking towards the Nine of Cups and the King of Coins. So this definitely walking towards something really wonderful, some opportunities that are going to be not only super successful for emotionally, but also financially. If this was a real reading, I'd be really happy right now. And then we have, I am unafraid and free. It is a blessing to be me. And explore, which really just gives that feeling of listen to myself. If something feels really scary, that's probably the direction I need to take, because when something scares you, it usually means that it's an opportunity that you're pretty excited about, because you're afraid of failing. So you know that the goal is going to be extremely successful if it works. And so that's really scary, because that's a lot of change. And so explore also gives me that sense of change, of looking for something new, looking for a new direction to take, or a new opportunity. The one that kind of scares you a little bit is definitely the way you have to go. And then with this intuition, confused, clear, sometimes it's really hard to know what is intuition and what isn't. And one of the ways I always try to figure that out is intuition is statements, and my anxiety is questions. So if in my head I am questioning a lot of it, that's my anxiety, because I'm like, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if it doesn't work? That's anxiety. But if it's more of a statement in my mind, that's my intuition. So yeah, don't let yourself get confused with that, because it is a clear sign that you're going in the right direction, that what is scary is what you need to do. And it's going to be extremely beneficial for you. So yeah, that's how I would read this. Look at this face. Okay, let me try to put these up best I can. Oh, thank you, Goose, for being such a good little helper. Oh, card sticking out. I have been working with these 3 decks all month, and it's just been so wonderful. And I know that I should change it up. Well, why? I say I know, but why? This is working out so well for me, and I've been having some of the best readings. I've been just really enjoying it, so I think I'm gonna keep doing that. What I really love is this hardbound book. Is that not incredible? Even though I don't use guidebooks too much, sometimes I do. If I'm journaling, I love using the guidebook, always. But if I'm just doing like a quick reading for myself, I usually just try to see what comes up. But sometimes I'll then later go back to journal, and I will pull out the guidebooks. Okay, Goosey. There's one more thing I wanted to do over here to clean up, and then I will be done, and I will show y'all the final results so you can see what it looked like before and see it all done. And hopefully I can keep it like this. Usually I can't. Usually I am doing that kind of cleanup over here once every few weeks. So I'm just going to, I was cleaning up and working, I realized what I wanted to do with this the antique box. I'm going to use it to put all of the stamps that I have, and then I'm going to use what I have all the stamps in. I'm going to use to make myself a little journal case, so I can put all of my journals and some pens and things like that, so that way I can start taking it out into like the living room and kitchen for when I want to do some journaling, but do it out there. So I'm going to make myself a little traveling case for my journal, and use this for my stamps. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. I would try to show y'all, but somebody's in the way. So I'm gonna have to do it off camera, and then I'll show when I'm done. Okay. And I pause now. Yes. I love you. She's the cutest. Okay, stuck my hair up in a bun, and I tried to organize all my stamps, but it did not fit in this case. So this case now holds, I have 2 little mini printers and some paper and glue, so it's gonna hold that. My mini printers, that's great because it keeps it out of where it was before, and all my stamps are gonna stay in here. I was really hoping to use this to make myself a little traveling journal case, but yeah, no, my stamp collection is just, it's too huge. I don't know how I thought all this was gonna fit in there. It did not. So it's gonna stay in here for now until well, maybe I'll just buy myself a second one of these. Yeah. And now for the final reveal, I'm going to take y'all down and show y'all everything that I cleaned off and how it looks. So just try to remember how horrible it was at the beginning of this video, and then yeah, let me know how you think I did. Okay, let's do that. Okay, all cleaned off. I think it looks a lot better. And then if we want to do a little peek over here. Hey, Sora. Yep, so this is the Swift. Oh, there. This is the Swift that I was talking about. But yep, that's my area. Hey, Sora. Y'all usually see some of this in the background. But okay, everything has been cleared off, and now I'm gonna go make a second video for these 2 decks. We're gonna go through it, you know, do our Starry Arcana. Let's rate them and see what ratings they get. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.